Ladies, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
It is good to have you. So this is something I know you see women and men saying, help. I love my hair, but I'm losing it. So I want to talk about the different approaches that you take. Let's start with you. You love hair.
Yes.
And tried all kinds of products, right? And said, let me just start mixing some stuff at the house. Tell me about your story.
Well, Portia, my dream came to when I was in Philadelphia and I started making the products for the kids. I had it was called Oria's Kids Salon, and I wanted them to have something natural. So I created this product called Oria's O'Shea. The parents loved it, and not only did they love it, but they saw the lasting of the styles.
What did you put in it? What did you make? What was it about it that made the parents go, oh wait, what'd you put in my baby's head?
Well, I took it back to old school. I got my cosmetology license before I even got my high school diploma. And I remember all the natural things that we used to have just before there was any brand name.
Yeah, where there were shelves dedicated to black hair care.
So, but I never knew about shea butter until I moved to Philadelphia, and they was talking about shea butter, and I was like, well, what is this shea butter? So when I started playing with shea butter, I just started adding olive oil, coconut oil, all the things that I knew was good that you could put inside, I just wanted to put on the outside. Plus I was dealing with the kids.
Right.
So that's how it started. So I ended up doing 13 different ingredients, and it came out to be a wonderful product, and the kids' hair started growing, and this is the result.
The mamas were like, I love it, I love it, I love it,
Yes.
right? You came up with a special potion that everybody loved there,
Yes.
Billy. So let's talk about what you do that is different, right? Because sometimes we know the products are going to be great, and sometimes you have to go to a different level, right?
Right, correct. So when someone comes to see me as a trichologist, I'm also a cosmetologist, but over the years, as I was growing and getting older and maturing, so were my clients.
Right.
So there was a different need taking place because the body changes every 7 years, so hormones shift. And so you have to be able to ride that wave when the shift comes. So as a trichologist, I was able to examine going beyond what we're putting on the hair externally, but what's happening with inside the body.
And a lot of different things can happen, right? You've got alopecia, you've got bald spots. Talk about some of the different issues that lead to hair loss in women and men.
And women and men, absolutely. So when it comes to hair loss, when it comes to women, think about it. We carry the world on our shoulders. We're taking care of our kids. Stress, number one. Life is changing, so from 20 to 40, there may have been a shift in lifestyle.
Responsibilities.
Yes.
Bills.
And then of course we go to things that are going to be more practical for us to do for our time sakes, like braids, wearing different protective styles, as they call it.
Right.
And so that is worn very, very thin on our clients over the years.
And I feel like that's a big deal, especially with a lot of my friends. We love our natural hair, and sometimes, you know, we are doing different things, exploring with different styles, wigs, weaves, and everything else. But you're braiding underneath, there's that tension, there's all the product that you put on that just starts to weigh on your hairline. And I'll be honest, it's making me nervous to watch what happens with my hairline. What do you say to your clients in your different industries about maintaining the health of your hairline? Because you can't just keep putting stuff on it and not caring for the hair and the scalp, right?
That's correct.
Well, the biggest thing that I share with my clients is when you get older, you know that you're going to start losing hair. That's a given. When I created my product, I focused it on women over 50 because of the simple fact I knew that I was going to go down that path too, so I want to be prepared.
Right.
So when I tell my clients, stay away from your hairline, just whatever you do, please stay away from your hairline. So that's when I created products that gear to the scalp. Not maintaining for a shampoo and conditioner, that's beautiful because I have that too, but the scalp. Because if you don't have a great foundation, you have nothing. The hair is not going to grow.
Yeah, and let's talk about, Tara, the diet component of maintaining healthy, skin, scalp, hair.
Yeah, so the biggest thing that we see is inflammation in the body. And
explain, what do you mean?
In such a, in society where we're just on the go,
right?
We're not eating whole foods. So our diets consist of high sugary diets, high animal fat protein. We're talking about fast food, McDonald's, and things of that nature, and eating the wrong things. So what happens is within the body, it's going to shift the hormones. And when the hormones are shifted, then of course the way that our hair grows, right?
Yeah.
So it affects our health. So of course it's going to affect our hair.
And so the one question every woman, and men have this issue as well, is trying to get it back, right? When you see that little follicle come out after you've got it braided too tight, you're like, oh no, that one's gone forever. Isn't that usually the case?
It's not always permanent. Hair loss is not always permanent. However, but when you see some of the symptoms taking place, such as excessive shedding and things of that nature, then you want to make sure you're proactive.
And that's where we're going to keep talking about this concept of being proactive, right? You've got products, you've got treatments, you've got all kinds of things that we can do. We're going to keep talking about this.